Okay, so this is the 20,000th time that I've recorded this. I get really self-conscious on camera, I'm not gonna lie. But we're doing it anyway because it's good to do things that are uncomfortable, I think. How are you meant to get better at it if you never start? It's some words of wisdom, bro. Oh, I kind of like that. So, anyway, I've wanted to do this for a while, start a YouTube channel and sort of just use it as a medium to express my thoughts and opinions and feelings, I guess. But it's been something I'm really scared of doing. So we're just gonna do it, man. Like, you know, we're just gonna do it because 2025 is a year of trying, and trying is important. Now, what I want to sort of talk about is lately, I've been feeling very insecure, very anxious. I think I've been projecting a lot onto my friends and people I care about, and I've been using just about everything as ammunition to bring myself down. And it doesn't get you in a good place, I can tell you that. But recently, and this does happen every now and then, I go through waves and I'm sort of at a high at the moment. I feel like I'm in a good mindset. I don't know how it happened. I think it was a spark of inspiration of like, I'm kind of sick of this whole self-deprecating hating shit. It's time to be nice to ourselves. It's time to spoon feed ourselves, give ourselves a feet rub. It's time to tuck ourselves in. It's time to not be so hard on ourselves because there's really no reason for it. I think one thing that's helping me was it was a random thought of, okay, I'm feeling a lot of insecurities from people. Let's like actually acknowledge these let's actually acknowledge these feelings instead of not so much ignoring them, because I think the whole reason it brings me down is because I'm not ignoring them. I'm giving into them. But it's time to acknowledge them and that be the end of that and move on. It's time to acknowledge, oh yeah, this feeling I don't like, and I don't like that I feel like that. And this is what I feel from that. I feel like a loser. I feel like the worst person ever. But it's time to chuck that in the trash. It's time to move on to other feelings, because we need to clear some space. We need to clear some feeling space to put in more feelings. If we just hold on to one feeling for too long, then we're missing out on all the other ones. So I think that is helping me, sort of being in that mindset of acknowledging, giving the right amount of attention these feelings and thoughts deserve, and moving on in a way where it's like, okay, that's all I need to do. I don't need to dwell on this a lot longer than I need to. Because sometimes it's addictive, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like being hard on myself and feeling sorry for myself, and I still haven't quite figured out why that is, or why I feel. It's hard. I think maybe I dwell on it because, and I'm kind of spitballing here, but if it's true, if these feelings and insecurities are true, then maybe I can fix them or change them in some way. It's like I know who to fight, but I feel like it's not the point. It's we don't need to fix or change these feelings or thoughts. We just need to acknowledge them, and that's it. And it's really that simple. Acknowledge and move on. And I feel like the more you're aware of these feelings and the more you don't dwell in them too much, you just acknowledge and move on, you become used to the fact that this is kind of just the rhythm of your brain. Sometimes there's going to be bad feelings that are going to show up, but eventually you can move on from them. And moving on from them isn't going to hurt you. And yeah, isn't that a wild thought? So I've been doing that. Yeah, man, I'm so insecure. It's crazy. I really need to go back to therapy. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what to talk about in therapy. I feel like I can't really grasp onto my thoughts very well. I don't really know how to express or articulate how I feel very well. So, I have done counseling before, and I just found it very difficult to just say exactly what I felt like needed to be said, to get off my chest what I really needed to get off. And yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what, man, I could give it another go. Might have just been not the right person, who knows. But 2025, baby, we are trying this year. We are actually trying. We're not gonna just assume things and never try. We're gonna try. And I challenge you to do that as well. I challenge you to try your best, to give everything a good go. Even when you don't want to, if you know you need it, if you know you should do it, give it a try. And then make your judgments afterwards. Yeah, that's all I really got to say, if I'm being honest. There's nothing really else on my mind, but that has been like the main thing on my mind. So yeah, first ever video. If I get any new viewers or subscribers from this, thank you for being here. I don't think I will, but if I do, I just want to make sure I'm grateful, because I'm not just, if I'm being honest, I'm not just making these videos for myself. I'm making these videos for people to view. I want my thoughts and opinions to be out there. I want them to be listened to, and I want other people's opinions and my opinions, and I want to grow. I actually do want to grow, and it's been a while since I've actually wanted to grow. For a while I was kind of just content with being stagnant. I was content with not trying and not being my best self. I was kind of just floating in life and hoping that I can just get by. Like, I was doing the bare minimum at life, but I think I was depressed. So we're not depressed anymore. Yes. And we're gonna try this year and live life to the fullest, man. Yeah. So anyway, I kind of intended this to be about 10 minutes long, so looks like it's about to be 10 minutes. So adios.